quiet. It's freezing out there. What's that doing down here? I thought that was in Dad's room. What on earth were they thinking, giving me that fringe? You look nice. You're not going out, are you? I can't stay tonight.
I had a date.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Oh, that face, trying to make me feel guilty. I think it's great that you want to go out again. Just give me some notice next time.
I called. Many times. I left messages with your secretary and on your voicemail.
Yeah, sorry. I was in meetings all day. Still, I'm here now. I haven't been home yet.
Have you eaten?
Yeah, business dinner. Went on forever. So, who is he then?
Who?
This bloke you're seeing, what's he like?
Oh, doesn't matter. They've cancelled it. Revd Peters was meant to sit with him, but he didn't turn up. Will you sit down?
No, I can't stay. I need to see Dad and then I've got to go. David already thinks I'm a figment of his imagination.
I'd really like it if you would sit with me.
I'm sorry things didn't work out, but I'm sure you'll meet someone soon.
It's not... Have you got a tan? Is that why you haven't been here for the last fortnight?
I was in Milan for a week on business and I told you.
Oh, you must have been hard at it in the office.
I don't have to justify myself to you.
You know what? Maybe if you ask nicely enough, the great Oz will grant you a heart one day, next time you're in the Emerald City. But I doubt it'll go with your Prada shoes.
I'm going to go and see Dad. No, I won't apologise. I won't say that I'm sorry for being a success at what I do. I don't know why you have to try and make me feel guilty every time I walk through that door. You are a victim of your own choices, so don't you dare try and lay this on me. We discussed this, remember? I made myself perfectly clear it was you who insisted Dad was not going into a home. I told you I didn't have the time. We didn't have the expertise it would take to look after Dad. I know that there were funny times, like finding him drying his kangas on the radiator and finding clothes in the microwave, but he was getting worse. He was a danger to himself. It was too big a sacrifice, and the doctor said so. God, even Dad agreed, but not you, not Saint Sally. No, you had to bring him back here, back to a house that takes forever to get to because you are literally in the middle of nowhere. You could be part of the witness protection scheme here. No one would ever find you. Have you any idea how bad I feel that I can't help Dad like you? I'm just juggling so many things at the moment.
Hello?
I am exhausted. My job is relentless. My hormonal teenage son hates me. My fiancé is permanently miserable. But you know what? I made something of myself. I'm not sat here like some Miss Havisham, a dried-up old spinster who no one wants.
Hello, John.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I was with a parishioner.
One that was at the game too.
Hmm?
Did it go into overtime?
What?
You're still wearing the team scarf.
Oh, sorry. I was... sorry.
She's had to cancel a date.
Sorry.
I think we could all do with a cup of tea. Yeah, with plenty of sugar in it. Will you keep Katherine company while I be mum? You will stay for a cup of tea?
Katherine?
John? Did you win then?
Yeah, on penalties.
It's... You go.
I just wanted to say I didn't know you'd be here, and I'm sorry I haven't called.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, that's what I thought, for the best. When David came to see me, I thought, you know, it was for the best.
David? He came to see you?
Yeah. Did he not say? Should I not have mentioned?
Well, why? What did he want?
Well, he asked about getting married in St Mary's Church. Listen, I thought he said he was organising it whilst you were away. He said it was your idea to get married in a church because your mum and dad had got married there. He gave me dates.
I'm an atheist, and you know that. I don't know anything about this. It's just David trying to control everything as usual. What dates?
The 14th and the 28th next month. It was really short notice, so I just thought, well, you know, if you're moving things along, then best that I didn't call, so I haven't called.
So what dates did the two of you decide would be best for my wedding, if it's not too much trouble for me to ask?
Well, the 28th is the favourable one. You see, the 14th clashes with the England game, and we both thought that it would give you more time. He was really eager. Better looking than I'd imagined, but you'll make a nice couple. You'll have to have your banns read 3 times, which means coming to the church, my church, together. We really needed to talk about this, but without the phone call it was difficult, so it's good that we're here tonight.
You can't marry me. What about the bit in the ceremony where someone can object? What will you do? Put your arm up? Say what?
Well, it has been on my mind. I've taken advice from the bishop.
The bishop? God, who else knows?
And maybe the thought was I could ring the bells and the curate could do the service. The legal bit's the signing of a certificate anyway. And on the positive note, I get paid more to ring the bells.
Oh, well, at least you're not losing out, eh?
Yeah. And then, even though it would be hard for me, it wouldn't be hell. This is my punishment.
John.
And then, if I did feel the need to say something, then I could ring the bells, drown myself out, you see.
You can't.
And then nobody would hear me say, I object. I object to losing this woman. This hard, prickly, argumentative perfectionist who's so afraid of people seeing the more vulnerable, intelligent, funny, caring woman I've come to love. And I knew that I'd love her for the rest of my life. The day she wiped away her tears with my handkerchief.
I'd walk all over you.
I hoped one day you'd stop standing in your own way. Like you say, for the best.
Here we go. I put a bit of whiskey in them because we might need it.
I didn't mean what I said.
I know.
I really do appreciate everything that you do for Dad. So, has he had a good day? I'll nip and see him in a minute.
Will you sit down? He woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning, singing along to Downtown Funk. It's the best I've seen him in a long time. Smiling, really happy. We even had a little dance.
Well, that's good. He's getting up again then.
And he wanted to go to Whitby for a day out. So we got the scooter because he wanted his independence. And we headed out to Captain Cook's museum. He flirted with the curator. She humoured him. He said he hadn't lost his touch. He stole a model boat. He bragged about it after we left. I'll take it back tomorrow.
He's such an old sod, honestly. It gets worse with age.
And then we headed into town for lunch.
Magpies. I
Oh,
hope.
but of course.
For the finest fish and chips.
But only after he's had his cockles on the beach. He actually got his scooter stuck in the sand. I was at the cash point and I heard him shouting, "Tally ho!" and saw him trundling off towards the waves. Two rather gorgeous rugby types helped me get it out of the wet ditch. Of course, the electrics had gone, so Paul, one of the rugby men, he stayed with him while I went and got the car. They got on like a house on fire. It was him that I was meant to be meeting for a drink tonight. A date set up courtesy of Dad. For once I approved. Dark, curly hair, bright blue eyes. He said, "About bloody time." Barristers both. And then we came back here. And he asked me to get ready so that he could see what I looked like before he had his nap. He told me I looked like a right Bobby Dazzler. And then he wanted to enjoy the afternoon because it was so sunny. It was bloody freezing. But he wanted to sit in the garden. So I set the fire pit going. And we put on big coats, big blankets. And we just sat round and it was lovely. We just chatted. He was so lucid. It was like having Dad back again. We chatted about Mum, where we lived in the Elms, how bad a cook Mum was. And we just chatted. It was so lovely and so warm. We just fell asleep.
It sounds like you both had a great day. Do you want us to get him back up, okay? He's not still out there.
I'm so sorry. He's gone. They took him about half an hour ago.
Who?
The funeral directors. I am so sorry. I didn't know that I'd be seeing you today. I've been trying to call you. I haven't seen you for a fortnight, so I didn't know you were coming over. If I'd have known, I would have asked them to leave him longer. The doctor came over at 3, and he pronounced him. And then Sheila and Alan have been here all afternoon, and they've been wonderful. They've only just left. We could go see him if you want, after we've had our cup of tea. John, you might come with us.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
We did talk about you.
You did?
He said I wasn't to get angry at the hours you keep, that you do a bloody hard job, and that he was proud of you. He was proud of both of his lasses. But he said at the end of the day, it's not about the money we make or the success we have, but the love we leave behind that measures the true value of a life. You, Kat.